Hey AwesomeDoodle fans, or maybe you're not a fan yet, maybe you are a future AwesomeDoodle fan. I wanted to make this video to talk about how the puppy pick process works at AwesomeDoodle. Once we have your deposit, we put you on the pick list. And that pick list is really a deposit list of unborn puppies. So we do not have litters of puppies unless we have enough deposits. Now to date, we've always had plenty of deposits. I think right now we have about 40 deposits stacked up. So any puppy that we have is born with a home. Basically, you'll never see us have an available puppy. So again, when we have a litter of puppies and your name comes up on the list, we will call you or email you and we will say, we have a puppy available for you, and the puppy mama is Robin and the puppy daddy is Aries, and these dogs will be between 16 and 20 pounds, and these are the puppies that you can choose from. At that time, you can decide if you want to pick one of those puppies or if you want to wait. So for example, let's say you wanted a bigger dog than a 20-pound dog, then you might want to wait for a different litter. Now at that time, we'll show you a video and pictures of each puppy, and we'll talk about the temperament of the sire and the dam, mommy and daddy, and we'll talk about their personalities as well, and we'll also talk about the colors of the puppies, and we'll tell you what to expect as your puppy grows as far as the color of its coat and so forth. So what you're probably thinking to yourself right now is that, oh my gosh, I have to pick a puppy when it's 5 days old. It's the size of a hamster. How can I tell what the personality or temperament of my puppy is going to be when it gets older? So first I want to start off with the difference between temperament and personality. So the temperament of Robin is that she leans towards the docile side. She leans towards being a more submissive dog. She leans towards being, I wouldn't say low energy, but she's definitely not high energy. And most likely, it will be the same for her puppies. So that's temperament. Now personality, when I get out my car keys, Robin gets all excited and she barks with excitement because she's so excited because she thinks she's going to get to go in the CAR. On a side note, don't think that small dogs are not as smart as big dogs, because they are. Robin is incredibly smart and associates things very, very quickly. But anyway, that's part of her personality. Another part of her personality is that she likes to lay like this by my feet when I'm working at my computer. So those are just a few things about her personality. So do you see how personality and temperament is different? Temperament is a dog is docile or aggressive. A dog is high energy or low energy. Those are things about temperament. Personality is different. All these dogs' temperament is going to be very, very similar to Robin's and the dad, who his name is Aries. Personalities may be similar, yes, but each of these puppies' personalities will be somewhat unique. Like a child, you might have a boy and a girl, or two girls or two boys or whatever, and you know that their personalities are completely different. And that's the same thing with these puppies. But you grow to love their personality no matter what it is. Okay, so let's talk about the way some other breeders let you pick their puppies. I've seen some breeders who pick the puppy for you. I don't know how they do it, but they call you up and they say, I have a puppy for you and this is it. They don't even let you pick from the litter. Normally, these are the type of breeders who save the best puppies for the customers they like the best, or maybe they take their best puppies and sell them to other breeders. But I don't think it's right. I think that this puppy is going to be with you for probably 15 years, and it's a huge commitment to get a puppy, and I think that you should get to pick the puppy that you want. Okay, so I talked about the breeder who picks the puppy for you. The next type of breeder will allow you to pick the puppy when the puppies are 6 or 7 weeks old. Occasionally you'll find a breeder who will allow you to come to their house or farm or whatever they have, and you can pick your puppy from all the puppies that they have. Let's say you spend 15 to 20 minutes evaluating the puppies. Well, there might be one puppy who's sitting in the corner who's all sleepy and not very active, and you might think, oh well, that puppy he's shy, or he's not very outgoing, and we don't want that puppy. Or you might find the opposite. You might find a puppy who is biting your pant legs and jumping on you and just acting like an idiot, and you think, well, we don't want that puppy either because that one is just way too hyper. Well, it really depends on the mood that those puppies are in when you go to visit in that 20-minute slot. You could have one puppy who is just acting like an idiot, and then an hour later that puppy is the sweetest one in the bunch. All of these puppies have what I call like a puppy crazy time. It's a few times a day where they have some built up energy that they need to release, and they run around like crazy idiots. Every puppy I've ever raised does it. And if you were to come and visit that puppy when it was having its puppy crazy time, you wouldn't want it. That same puppy is an angel 15 minutes later after they've expelled that energy. So the point I'm trying to make is that you can't spend 15 or 20 minutes with a bunch of puppies and really evaluate their behaviors and their personalities in such a short amount of time. It will give you a false idea of what that puppy's personality is going to be like when they get older. I've also had a question about bonding with your puppy. Someone would pose the question where they say, if I go and I pick out my puppy and my puppy sees me, I want that bonding moment with my puppy. That's really sort of in your head. It's not really the way the puppy sees it. Okay, it's not like a chick that hatches out of an egg and is attached to the first thing that it sees. It just doesn't work that way, especially with our puppies. These puppies see a couple dozen people before they ever go home to their new families. What really bonds our families to these puppies is this camera right here. See how that light is blinking? That means somebody is watching. I don't care what time of day I come in here, somebody's watching this camera. And it's normally one of the families that are going to be getting one of these puppies. So these puppies are 10 days old, and they all already have a family. In fact, this little girl right here, they already have her picture framed and hanging on the wall. It's 10 days old. From the time you pick your puppy at about 5 to 7 days old till the time it comes home at 8 weeks old, you will be totally in love and goo-goo with your puppy before you even see it. The reason for that is because you can tune into the puppy cam anytime you want. From the time you pick your puppy till the time that puppy is about 5 weeks old, you can watch your puppy pretty much all the time on the puppy cam. In addition to the puppy cam, you will get pictures and a video of your puppy at least once a week from the time you choose your puppy until the time it comes home with you. And in those videos we talk about what the puppies are doing, how healthy the puppies are, how often they're nursing. We talk about Mama and how she's doing and how she's taking care of the puppies. I just had to get this on a close-up of camera. Is this just the sweetest thing you've ever seen? This is Coco, and Coco is all snuggled up with her mama. That's just so sweet. And that's Vivi, and that's Jack, and that's Indigo. Everybody's getting some tiki milk. So anyway, back to the puppy pick process. When the puppies are 5 days old and everybody's verified healthy, then you get to pick your puppy. And we let you pick your puppy. We'll send you a video of each puppy that you can choose from, and we'll talk about the color of the puppy. We'll talk about what to expect as it gets older. We'll talk about the size. and we'll talk about the temperaments and behaviors of the sire and the dam of that puppy. The other pick method that I've seen that some breeders do is they don't take deposits on unborn puppies, and once they have a litter of puppies, then it's kind of like Black Friday, right? So they have the litter puppies, they announce it on the website, and then whoever emails them first gets to pick first. A lot of you have day jobs and other things going on in your life, and whoever is sitting there camped out waiting for me to announce the litter puppies, it's just not fair for them to get first pick. We'll take deposits on the unborn puppies, and then when the litters are born, then you get to pick your puppy in order as the deposits were taken. And one note about deposits. Your deposit is refundable for any reason. You don't even have to give me a reason. You just say, we changed our mind, we're not getting a puppy from you, we want our deposit back. No problem. Now let's say you get on our wait list and you pick a puppy, and your puppy is 6 weeks old. By the time your puppy is 6 weeks old, I promise you, we've emailed you at least 50 times. And we're okay with that. When that puppy is 6 weeks old, if something happens in your life that you have some kind of life-changing event, whether you find out you're having a baby or you got a new job, whatever, and you can't take that puppy, you let us know and we'll give you your deposit back. These puppies are pretty enough that it's not like I'm going to have trouble finding another home for one of these puppies. I don't want to keep anybody's deposit. There's no reason to. And I don't understand why breeders have non-refundable deposits. I don't understand why any breeder would want to pressure a family to take a dog when that family has told them that they're not ready for a puppy. Or maybe they've changed their mind. Maybe they've moved. Maybe they've thought about it for a while and realized a puppy is a lot of responsibility and it's costly. And who's going to take care of the puppy when we go on vacation? And who's going to train the puppy and so forth? I don't keep any deposits. I refund deposits all the time. So if you're thinking about getting on our waiting list, you don't have to be worried that you might give us a deposit and then you change your mind or find a puppy from somewhere else. If you don't give me a deposit, I'll never be able to get you a puppy because we have 40 deposits right now. Good things come to those who wait, and these awesome doodles are worth waiting for. I get calls and text messages and emails almost on a daily basis, and these families tell us, are all of your puppies this sweet, or did I just get lucky? Did I just get the sweet puppy of the bunch? These AussieDoodles are smart. The parents are health tested. They're going to be healthy dogs throughout their whole life. They are go anywhere, do anything, happy-go-lucky. They're just the type of dog that will roll over on its back and let a 2-year-old pet it. Because they're just so happy to be around people. There's always people in and out of this puppy room, petting on puppies, picking them up. We've got Morgan. She comes every day and walks the dogs and takes care of all the puppies. I have nieces and nephews that come and play with the puppies. Neighbors, my family, my wife's family, they get a lot of human touch. And what happens over that time with the human touch is that they begin to rely on that human touch and they begin to really, really enjoy it. What you doing, little Coco? Huh? What you doing, Coco? Where you going? Coco's 10 days old right now. Okay, Coco, let's go back to mama. So anyway, I hope that gives you a little bit of an idea of the puppy pick process at AwesomeDoodle and why we do things the way that we do. Okay, AwesomeDoodle fans, over and out.